Here's a hard truth nobody wants to admit. Laziness isn't a character flaw. It's a design failure, a breakdown in how you approach work and goals. Western advice? Force yourself. Try harder. Push through the pain. But the Japanese? They don't battle laziness. They eliminate the conditions that cause it, at the root. And today I'll teach you that system. By the end, laziness will feel like a problem you never had, because the system makes it impossible before it even starts. Let's get into it. But first, if you want to actually end laziness instead of fighting it, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the next video. You've heard it before. Motivation is key. But motivation is a chemical spark, and sparks burn out fast. Trying harder? Forcing yourself? That's like trying to hold a flickering flame with your bare hands. Exhausting and temporary. Here's the secret your brain knows but you don't. It's not hard work your brain resists. It's open loops. What's an open loop? An unfinished task, an unclear goal, a promise you haven't completed. Your brain hates uncertainty more than work. So, trying harder just means you're pushing against your brain's natural resistance to open loops. What you need isn't more willpower. You need a system that closes those loops before resistance even shows up. Japan has a radically different approach to work, not because of culture but because of design. 3 key philosophies explain why they never fight laziness, they prevent it. First, monozukuri, the art of making things with integrity and finishing completely. No loose ends. Second, kaizen, constant improvement but through small closures, not endless push. Third, pokayoke, foolproof systems designed so mistakes simply can't happen. Put simply, work is designed so resistance never appears. This isn't about trying harder, it's about working smarter, Japanese style. So what is laziness really? It activates when your brain looks at a task and sees it's too large to complete easily. The end point is blurry or missing. Progress is invisible. Your brain's natural response? This isn't essential right now. Delay it. Here's the kicker. You're not lazy. Your tasks are cognitively unfinished before they even begin. If your work feels like an endless marathon with no finish line, your brain won't even start the race. And that's the root cause. That's why today I'm introducing you to the Japanese closed-loop action system. This system is simple but revolutionary. Every task is broken into units that must close, with a visible end, a felt completion, a natural stopping point, because here's the truth. Open loops create resistance. Closed loops create unstoppable motion. Rule 1, start with the end, not the task. Japanese craftsmen always define the finish line before the first cut. No vague work on that project, or study sometime. Define exactly what done looks like. Rule 2, reduce the action until completion is inevitable. Break tasks down until they feel light, even trivial. Your brain can't resist finishing something that fits neatly in a single sitting. Laziness vanishes when quitting feels irrational. Rule 3, stop immediately at completion. No pushing past done. No overworking to beat laziness. Completion trains your brain to trust action again, building momentum naturally. Here's how it works in everyday life. Instead of saying, write for an hour, you say, write one complete paragraph that answers a single question. Once done, stop. Or instead of, study math all evening, try. Finish this one problem fully before putting the book down. It sounds simple, but that simplicity rewires your brain. Completion releases dopamine, your brain's reward chemical, making the next action easier. Over time, your brain stops associating effort with stress and starts associating it with relief. Resistance? It fades. Momentum? It becomes automatic. Because laziness dies when your brain expects completion, not exhaustion. Western culture glorifies the grind, endless effort, pushing past limits and ignoring your body's signals. The Japanese system? Elegant completion, doing just enough to finish right, then stopping. After today, you'll see that you've been fighting the wrong enemy. You don't need more discipline. You need a better system. That's why this Japanese system eliminates laziness at the root. Try it today with just one task. See how resistance melts away. And if you want to learn how to build unstoppable momentum once laziness is gone, click the video above. I'll see you there.